Da-da. My God. Okay, let's see if am I missing a deck? Hey, Ozana Young. All right, so we are starting these Wednesday lives. It won't be every Wednesday, like I said. I'll always make an announcement before I start. Hey, Yami. I'm going to wait till a few more people get in, and then we can go ahead and get started on this Wednesday's live. Hey, JN. We have a few topics. Let's see. NCT 27. Let's see. Hi, Diana. Hi, Cookie Monster. Hey, Rise Up. What is up? How's everybody doing? Here's our midweek check-in. Let me know how y'all feeling. How's the week treating you guys so far? We're going to get into these big newses like Jungkook and the rest of them boys out on the town, you know, just exposing themselves to things. Treasure are finally debuting. Hey, sure, Evie. Ozana says, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. I've been gathering up these topics and trying to gather up my energy, y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Hey, Sydney. If I didn't already say hey, I'm sorry if I said it twice. The tea today must be spilled on all K-pop news this week. I'm so excited. Yes, girl. I'm probably going to cover so much of everything today that we probably won't even need a live on Saturday because, I mean, I don't know. It depends on how much trouble they can get into before, like, the week is up. Let's see where I want to start. Let's start off with we're going to start off with actually contracts instead of comebacks. Let's start off with the contracts. So what I'm hearing is Octo Musician, Lovely's got 7, Mama Moo, Winner, and Red Velvet's contracts are running up sometime this year. I'm not exactly sure when, but those contracts are kind of running up. I know Mama Moo is going to re-sign. I don't think they're going to go anywhere. I don't think Red Velvet is going to go anywhere. I don't know if the girl who was injured is okay. I think it was like Wendy who hurt herself. So I don't know if she's okay now, but I don't think that that Red Velvet is actually going to go anywhere. I'm not sure about Octo Musician. I think last time I checked, Octo was with YG, but I think they've been switched companies. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they switched companies. Cookie Monster says, I don't think Jackson is going to renew. To be honest, I don't either. I also don't think Young Jay will renew. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do a reading. Again, I'm so sorry for the camera shaking. I just don't have a steady place to do all of this. I'm going to go ahead and see. Hey, Empress. Will all of GOT7 renew their contracts? Let's see. No, Akmu is still in YG? Okay. I thought they left somehow. I guess when I see Akmu, I just never feel like YG would be attached to their name, if that makes sense.
Akmu's sister and brother?
Yes.
Oh, well, YG?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
You're not?
Well, I'm not super surprised because the girl kind of makes me think of Lilly, is it?
Ah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Will all of GOT7. Oh, we already have a card in reverse. Decision. Nope, I don't think so. I don't think so. It doesn't look like this is in reverse. It doesn't look like that they will all be renewing. They are discussing it, but it's definitely people getting ready to leave. So I don't know if they could change their mind beforehand, but are they? Yeah, okay. I don't know if they're gonna be able to change their mind beforehand, but definitely some people will be leaving. Some of them want to leave really bad, but are tied down by principles. Like some of them really want to leave, but they don't want to feel like they're giving up or abandoning their bandmates. So it's like a conscious and a principle of feeling guilty if they were to leave to do something better for themselves. So not thinking of, they're trying not to be a type of person that's thinking about their individual self and trying to think about the group. But after a certain point in age, it's okay to think about yourself. It's okay to do things that will benefit you in the long run. But we'll see. They may all resign, but right now it's not looking like they all want to at all. I'm just trying to fix this a little bit. Um, let's see. Um, I don't think GOT7 will disband, but members will leave the company, but still be in GOT7. Probably. I feel like if they didn't renew, maybe they'll get to go like J Park of Art of Movement. I think so too. I don't blame them, Jackson. It's like, is it still lagging? Rise up. Is it still lagging? Okay. So, I don't know anything about Winter, so Winter is up in the air for me. I know nothing about Winter. I don't pay attention to them. Sorry. Don't know nothing about Lovelies. I'm pretty sure I've seen some of their music videos, but I don't know anything about them. I'm not sure about Octo Musician. I'm not sure. Okay, so as Angel Stewart says, Top is in a relationship with a rookie actress. I guess congratulations to him. I remember seeing it and I was like, oh, that is absolutely, I just didn't care. I didn't care, but I know a lot of fans are probably, I don't know, upset maybe. I don't know how, if you're fans of Top, I don't know how you're feeling about him dating. I don't know if you're excited for him. I don't know if you're like, oh, this is horrible. Like, I really don't know how y'all feel. So let me know if you're a fan of Top and you feel a type of way or something. Um, Dave, yo, I just finished Hunter x Hunter. Bruh, exactly. Exactly, Dave. That's how I felt on the inside, okay? That's how I freaking felt on the inside. Like, I'm on the outside. Like, I was bawling, okay? I was really upset. Oh my God. And the end of the Ant arc? Are you kidding me? Oh man, like, just I swear to God, like for all of you, y'all gotta watch Hunter x Hunter. You have to stick through Hunter x Hunter and watch to the end. It's such a good anime. Um, let's see, Hamba. I feel the one who's going to leave is Jackson. There's Jackson, but he feels bad for his bandmates because they're so close. Probably. No, not like for me. Okay. Winner is going to renew. If I'm not wrong, YG copyrighted their names. Okay. The SM rookie is a clout chaser because she couldn't make it big for herself, so she's acting. So she posted a pic with Top. It's so obvious. Top deserves some love, Ozana says. Um, Solar's commercial is very problematic in that. Yes, Solar. Let's talk about Solar. Okay. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this shit was gonna happen. Like, cause like in the Mama Move reading, I was like, and I told you, I said, okay, it looks like the leader is gonna be the ones to mess things up. Now, the commercial was problematic, and at the same time, I'm like, okay, I'm guessing I'm seeing what they were doing. Somebody said that the point of it was that what was it? Cleopatra was known for her nice skin despite being in the sun, because of her milk baths, and the product was supposed to be a milk bath and show how light her skin could stay because she's using the techniques that Cleopatra used. And I'm just like, why don't y'all just, here's an idea, stay out of other people's countries, stop using other people's like cultures to sort of market what you got going on in yours. So you don't have to run the risk of people being upset at you misusing their queens, gods, deities, or whatever it is. Why don't y'all just talk about y'all queens and say, hey, this Korean queen or this Korean princess was known for her beautiful makeup routine, and this is what we use now to, you know what I'm saying? Do something like stay in your own realm. So you don't have to worry about people being upset at you possibly misrepresenting that person, being disrespectful, dealing with basically you being racist. Like, just stay in your lane. Like, it's really not that hard. It's not that hard. Uh but we'll see, because I don't know. I have a feeling that she may still get worse. Um or things may still get worse. Hopefully, they, I don't know. I don't know what to do about my mama. I just let them do whatever, and I just don't pay attention to it. I'm missing so many comments. Okay. Like this video. If you like this video, if you want to see more Wednesday lives, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you want to do this every time there's actually a lot of tea and a lot of drama to talk about, just hit the thumbs up button. It lets me know you want to see me on Wednesdays. Okay. All right. Blanco means white in Spanish, so the name of the product is basically white milky skin. This is what Cookie Monster says. It says, Rise Up says, SMYG did not confirm anything about top dating. I was seeing some stuff about, I don't know if it was, I don't know, some other company saying, oh yeah, we confirmed it, but I don't believe it. I don't know. I didn't really invest my time into it. I was just like, oh, okay, and I moved on. Every week we always talk about Solar. Is it every week? Because, I didn't know her name until was it last week? I didn't know her name until last week, and then I did the Mama Moo reading, and now it's, so I can see how it feels like every week. But yeah, I don't know why she must be doing some clown stuff, because the universe was like, it's her, I'm telling you, it's her. I don't know. Let's see, Mama Moo's always doing something problematic. Yeah, it gets to a point where you just have to ignore him. So I just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go about my business, because it is what it is. Lisa dating Dispatch news supposedly, Dispatch seems like they will attack a member, and many think Lisa before the comeback. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised. In all honesty, all it will do is boost their comeback. That's another thing that we wanted to talk about. I'm hearing that they're going to be dropping an album with 10 new songs. I'm hearing that. Okay, so I don't know if that's true. I don't actually follow anything Blackpink. So y'all would have to let me know, confirm or deny it for me. But I'm hearing that they're actually going to get an album finally. So there's that. I don't know if I think it's a full, or is it a mini? I don't know. I think it's full. I think it's a full album. Let's see. Ozana says Solar's commercial was not cute, but I'm white and don't come from any culture, so I don't really have to say. Okay. Have you heard about the 97 line scandal? Yes, I'm actually going to talk about it. It's actually at the top of my list to talk about. But I was like, oh, maybe I should save the best for at least the middle instead of going right into it. So we're gonna actually talk about that as soon as we talk about these comebacks. Yeah, let's talk about the comebacks first, and then we're gonna go into BTS and Astro, and I think it's like NCT. It's Jungkook, Eunwoo, Jaehyun, and some other person that I don't know, that's out there wilding. So let's talk about that in 1 second. Ambrose says, that's why I don't care for the Karachi situation, K-pop, all those rip off other cultures all the time. Yeah. And like speaking of them, I was saying like I was like I knew it. I was like they're either gonna flop or people are gonna hate them into popularity, and that's what it looks like is happening. Like, it seems like everybody is feeling sorry for them for whatever reason. Like I said in the reading, at most it's not good to attack these girls or bully them because it's not their fault. Anybody who wants to be a K-pop idol is more than likely going to make that decision to jump at an opportunity if someone invites them to it. I do not blame them for that. I'm not upset with them for that. It's very understandable. But the bigger picture is, well, we're not even gonna get into it. We grown. We know what the bigger picture is. So let's go ahead and move on to the comeback. So I watched TXT's comeback. I actually did a reaction, but I know my reactions are actually super freaking boring because I'm always staring at things and I'm actually just literally taking in everything in the video. So my reactions are super boring. I did a reaction to it, and I was gonna film a part two of me doing a reading for TXT and put it together, but I just never got around to it. So the reaction is filmed. I just have to do a reading for them, put it together, and then post it, or I don't know. I'll keep them separate. I don't know. Maybe people on Patreon will probably get the reaction. It's just I don't know. I recorded it, so I'm gonna upload it. But how did y'all feel about Text comeback? I just call him Text. I know it's like TXT tomorrow S together, but it's Text is shorter. It's just easier to say. Let's see. Okay. Wait, I couldn't stop laughing when NCT 127 did a live yesterday. 80% of the comments were mocking the one who went to Itaewon. For real? They was dragging Jaehyun like that? What'd they say? Oh my god, can you see if Saran and Sugar, they keep posting weird clues on their Insta. I think they're dropping an album. Secret Number. Yes, I listened to Secret Number's debut. It didn't really, I was excited for it, but it just didn't do it for me in the end. I was like, I could have gotten a little more from it. I could have gotten more from it. I didn't get what I wanted. I expected it. It was like it gave me like I'm here to sort of be a challenge to ITZY and Blackpink, but we're just not quite at that level. The fierceness wasn't real. It was very baby fierce. It was very, I don't actually believe that I'm fierce, but I know what we're supposed to do to show fierceness. So I wasn't really getting my life like I could have been, but they tried. It was an E for effort for me. Let's see. I thought the whole thing was so pointless. Like, where am I? Oh, okay, the chat just dropped on down. I thought the whole thing was pointless. Like, where am I to have what? Where am I? We have a safer home warning, but everything open besides schools. Oh, we have a safer stay at home warning, but everything's open besides schools. I can't quite understand what you're trying to say here, Tabitha. Let's see. I remember a few weeks ago you said that Unwoo wasn't innocent as he seems, and I never looked at him the same anymore. That is funny. Did I drop the the actual Unwoo reading it? It's coming if I didn't already drop it. I didn't predict that he was gonna do this, but what I do remember is something that I did say in the reading coming up is that his innocence in a sense is genuine, but he's going to quickly realize that he can't. It's like he has a genuine innocence, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. And he's going to quickly realize he's going to have to change that. He's not going to be able to like use that image for too much longer.
Yes.
So I can't. Let's just see. I like the video. Can you see me? What? Can you see me? I like it, the comeback. Yeah, I like the comeback too. The video had me. I did the reaction, but I was so caught up in everything that was going on in it. Like the whole time, I was just like, I looked at it and I was like, people gonna think I freaking hate this video, but I love it. Like I was really just sitting there like, trying to figure out what the hell was going on. It was just so much going on in that music video, and I was trying to crack the code to everything, and it just ah, it was fun though. Text Comeback was good, but their album was a little disappointing. Yeah, I started listening to the album. I was like, huh, the songs aren't hitting like the last one, but maybe I'll come back and listen to it again. Because sometimes with me, I have to come back and listen to it again, and then I'm like, okay, no, I really like this. So I'll go back and listen to it again and see if anything changes. But I do think there was something missing in the "Can't You See Me" comeback song, though. It was something in the music, not the vocals, not the lyrics. Nothing. It was something in the music that was missing, like some sort of bass. There was something missing because it wasn't heavy like I wanted it to be. The song didn't have um, the instrumental didn't have this kind of weight that drove home the "Can You Feel Me" enough for me. I don't know if that makes sense, but it was missing something musically for me. Let's see. Mingyu was the 17th member, the other member, but online trolls were shaming Yugwam because he was the one who started the 97 liner chat. Yugwam was there too. Hold on. Yugwam, I'm writing Yugwam and Ming. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I wrote those down, but it says they say if he had not started with the chat idols, they never would have gone out. Okay, so let's just get to this topic then. So they went downtown, okay, and they during the pandemic, and they had an outing as a group. Do I think that was absolutely reckless of them? Abso-freaking-lutely. That was ridiculous. I do want to know what your opinions on it was. What are your guys' opinions on them going out and going to the restaurants during this pandemic? Do you think they were wrong to do so? Do you think it was well in their right? Like, what are your thoughts? And then I'm gonna give you guys my full thoughts on it. Let's see, it actually had lyrics and not just noise like the fourth gen songs. They said if he had not started the chat, that's just nonsense what they're saying. I didn't like NCT 127's, so we're gonna get into that. I should have recorded me and my big sis reacting to that because when I say we was dragging, we were dragging. We're gonna talk about it. We're not gonna trash them, but we are gonna drag them. There's a difference. So okay, I'm gonna drag them just a little bit in a good way. Okay, we're gonna have some fun with NCT because I had a lot of fun with that music video. You good? Let's see. Yeah, I thought Ozana Young says, yeah, that's what I thought, but they're still rookies and they have potential to get better. I won't go on down. Eat the rich. Okay. Ozana Young says she thinks it was wrong. Yami says it happened way before the Taiwan cases. This says they're rich and they're privileged, so they can chill and drink at home together. They should have done that, in all honesty. Amber O says they are grown men. They're going to do what they want to do. It was a stupid decision, but their decision nonetheless. Tabitha says no, they were opened and everyone was out that day. If anyone is to blame, it's the government. Dave says eat the rich. Let's see, Korea only had 10 to 20 during that 97 liners hangout, and they did it before the outbreak. They doing what normal people do. Okay, and people bash them because they're celebrities. It was irresponsible. Says Amory. Short Evie says, I think they are four young men who wanted to catch up. I read that they were in private rooms. Okay. My opinion is it was extremely reckless and very inconsiderate. And that's because, again, I do feel like if it was normal people, it would be one of those things where it can go and fly by. But because they're celebrities and not because of status, let me turn off this oil burner. And not because of status, but because they're constantly going around other people. Jungkook was fine because what the point was made is Jungkook basically had no schedule, so he could go out and then come back and be in his place. But Cha Eun-woo And Jaehyun both had schedules where they're going to be around other idols and other people. So I do think it was extremely risky, extremely inappropriate. Like it was really bad because they were out there, and if they did catch something, they went to places where other idols who were, hold on, not how long, not how a lot of Korean people went outside, but they, okay, so they went where other idols who more than likely, or we don't have any proof that they had exposed themselves to anybody else. They went around other people who potentially did not have it and they could have passed it on. So, yes, I feel like it was extremely reckless, extremely selfish of them to go out and then go back and be around other idols and be around other groups. For the ones who had no schedules, like Jungkook and I don't know the rest of the members who weren't doing anything and they went back home, that's fine. But not when you're going to be emceeing and talking in people's face, not when you're going to go back to your group who, probably may have been staying home, and you're going to be, talking and coughing around them. You're going to spread it not only to your group, but to your company, to your staff, to the other groups that have to perform on Music Bank or whatever with you. So I think it was extremely reckless of them. And I do think that they deserve half of the criticism, not hate, criticism that they're receiving for what they have done. Like I think it was Dave who said it a second ago. They have enough money to go someplace, let's say in one of their companies or someplace like one of their private homes, and get together and have someone serve them drinks. They had enough money and privilege to do that. But to go out into the open like that, it was reckless in my opinion. Um, so many comments. Oh God.
So let's see. You got to get them flames water.
Korea is not in lockdown like the States.
I was going to say hi, but
Do what you want. JK isn't promoting at the home. JK isn't promoting stay at home. No, JK Jungkook actually is signed with something that that's my older sister.
Hi, everybody.
He's with something he's with something that has to do with that. So yeah, he is promoting something. I can't remember what it was though. The second wave is happening with the virus right now too. Dispatch released 97 News at the same time that the Nith Room founder was revealed. So people are saying that Dispatch is distracting from important news. Dispatch isn't distracting from anything. If you're like a human being that knows how to multitask, you can be mad at more than one thing at one time, or you could criticize more than one thing at one time. We always handle multiple newses at one time. I mean, there's a lot going on constantly, and people are able to handle both. Um, you know, let's see. Ava, people don't realize that people are panicking. Of course, it might not seem bad to you, but it could have gone really wrong. Especially, you guys have to realize people are actually dying. People are actually dying. So, I mean, you have to realize how much that must feel, how badly it must feel, like how much other idols who may have not been going out and may have been abiding down the rules felt extremely violated, knowing that there were people who were out there in the place that the outbreak happened, who came back without letting anybody know, and they were around these people, they were talking to these people. So people who have witnessed people, pass or depart, and people who are extremely horrified of getting it must feel extremely violated because this person didn't tell anybody, and then proceeded to come back and talk to you in your face. So, I mean, you have to really think about it past the stage of, protect my idol. You know what I mean? Army were more embarrassing by trending those hashtags and bring other female K-pop idols into it to cover up. It was so I hate that. I really do. I hate when groups do that, and I did, especially Army, when they do that. Like stop caping for mistakes that your idols make. I mean, you and honestly, they didn't even need to trend that because nothing is going to stop Jungkook's bag. Let's be real. Nothing is going to stop his bag. Nothing. Not at this point. Okay, like he probably not even reading those tags. Like he's not scared, he's not threatened. There is nothing to be worried about. Big Hit is going to handle that, and he's going to be sleeping on his money at night. There is no need for y'all to be trying to protect him from criticism from what he did wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, it's understandable that netizens are upset. Now they did something else that was too much. Like I think they were trying to get the president to take him off of something, and I'm like, they're doing way too much. Like, because netizens be on their whole witch hunt, and that must be out of hand. But let's see, I'm disappointed, y'all. My itching girl. Let's see, I'm disappointed in them, but I'm not dragging them. I'm just gonna stop being a fan. How people are treating them is just cruel because they're just bullying them at this point. I mean, it's just like all of the extra stuff isn't necessary. The only thing necessary is to point out what they did wrong, how it could affect other people, ask them and the company to take responsibility for it in some way or some form. I can even understand if they said, okay, well, Jaehyun don't need to be hosting because, hosting for the rest of the month, like some sort of weird timeout thing, like you don't need to host for the rest of the month because we're not sure what he has. Because I don't know if he took the test to make sure that he was okay. I think two of them did. I don't remember what two. I know Jungkook was okay. But again, like we don't know the status of all of the other idols, and this thing can lay dormant in your system for a while before actually any symptoms show up. So it's just a really horrifying thing to play with. Like it's one of those things. It's like play with your life, not with mine. You know what I mean? Army does it all the time. It's so annoying. The hypocrisy of these idols is unbelievable. They deserve criticism, but no need to cancel them. You can't cancel them. Culture is not real. Cancel culture is not real. I don't know how many times, somebody has to tell y'all. No. Well, I will say this. Korea is probably the only place that can successfully cancel somebody. So I give you that. Korea is the only place that can like successfully cancel somebody. But outside of that, like it for the most part, cancel culture ain't gonna do nothing unless some Koreans really get on you. Okay. Let's see. Ozana Young says all of them got tested and they came back negative. So we think, because I'm pretty sure it would be against HIPAA to even expose their status, to be honest. That HIPAA's over here. I don't know if they can legally expose their status, whether or not they actually are sick or not. So I don't really know how that works over there. So they could just very clearly say they're not, just to avoid getting into any trouble, or avoid their idols getting, attacked even more. But the reality is they're not obligated to actually disclose these members' medical status, from what I believe. Jaehyun and Eunwoo got so much backlash because they're still on schedule, even though the government already posted a notice that stay at home to people who went to Itaewon, while Jungkook got dragged because armies are trying to cover it up. Right. They have all apologized. Second of the two of them wrote handwritten apologies too. Hopefully they learned their lesson. Agreed. And I felt like the ones that wrote the handwritten letters were very genuine. It also made the others look a little cocky that they didn't actually write a letter saying, you know what I did was wrong. I apologize. I won't do it again. It indirectly kind of made it seem like the rest of them must have felt like they were untouchable because Tabitha said they couldn't cancel Sunglee. Exactly. Like they couldn't even cancel Sunglee. So it's just like cancel culture it's not really real. It's really not real. All of these people that we have been trying to cancel has never been canceled. Like I really want to know who's actually successfully been canceled. I mean, no jobs, no opportunities. You're not seeing these people on TV. Who has been successfully canceled besides half TVXQ because I think I think I think Korea got them out of there. So um let's see. I think we have no Wonho canceled himself. That don't count. Um I heard that Jaehyun has the biggest fandom in the group, and NCT fans seem so young. Yeah, they don't have to write. They don't have to write a letter though. Exactly, they don't. K Netizens literally trended a whole hashtag against Jaehyun, and he had to apologize. Let's see. It was fine without the letters for me. Some Korean netizens tried to boycott Punch. I was laughing again. Like I said, cancel culture doesn't work. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna boycott Punch." I was like, "No, y'all not. No, y'all not." And that thing is still gonna make millions of views. It's still gonna have millions of views. Like, it's no, you're not. You can say that all you want. It's still gonna get its views. Trust and believe. Trust and believe it will, and it sure did. It sure did. Mingyu has gotten it lucky out of the whole thing because everyone is focusing on the others. Yeah, because the other ones are more high profile, so they do have a higher standard to live up to. Um, I heard someone said that Jaehyun didn't have tears on the letter, so it wasn't genuine. Girl, what? 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 I'm hollering. Hell no. Hell nah. Um, okay. Um, I don't know what that is. Show has been renewed. How does Norlanted Lilly Singh show has been renewed? How does she really feel about the construction criticism she keeps on downplaying in her late night show? Basically telling Nick at Night jokes. Okay. How does the lead sing show? I don't know, girl. How does this person feel about criticism? So we have estrangement and sorrow. Um, let me see if I can. Oh. She's upset, but she feels like she's being blocked creatively. Creatively, she feels like she doesn't really have enough freedom to do or say what she wants. Um, she feels like her jokes aren't enough. Yeah, she definitely feels like she's being blocked from actually expressing her kind of comedy. By the way, guys, I made these nails. By the way, I did them myself. But she feels like she's being blocked from her own type of creativity, and she's really upset at the treatment she's getting because she feels like her jokes aren't enough. So she feels like she's perfectly fine. She something is wrong with everybody else. Okay. Um. Yeah. Also, I'm seeing that she also is working really hard because she may spend a lot of money. I think she spends a lot of money and she's constantly in a state of almost going broke. Thank you, Dave. I don't know why I said that like that. Okay. Side note, off topic. I was in Seoul last year and I had a blast. Jaehyun and Mingyu rolled up in a club and I was at. I don't know if they rolled up to a club I was at. I wouldn't know what to do. Let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, okay. Let's talk about NCT's comeback. NCT's comeback punch. First of all, I don't know what kind of karate movie they have watched that now has them thinking every comeback needs to be about fighting because we have Kick It, now we have Punch. I don't know if they're all on the same album. I don't know if these are two different albums. I don't know what's going on, but like I really don't know what is the next song going to be Headbutt? Like what is going on with NCT right now? Then the thing starts off, and I'm looking at these outfits like, sis, honey. I mean, freaking girl, it's a music video. They'll be all right. Like, I already told them we're gonna talk about 127's music video. So if they haven't seen it, they need to go watch it, and they'll most likely watch it after this, even if they haven't. So like the video starts off, and Taeyong has like I think he had like pink hair, and he's sitting there in his leather and his bondage, like giving the girls, like giving like he said, girl. Okay. And I was like, what is this, honey? What is this? They're all in these, we're like sexy old school bikers from the 80s, and we're into bondage. Like, and I was just sitting here like, my God, SM stylists have not improved. Like, they have not improved. What is SM doing to them? What is SM doing to them? So it's girl. Yes, Dave, Taeyong is into that. Taeyong is very into that. Okay, let's talk about it. And so I'm looking at these boys, and I'm like, all I can think is, I know a bunch of 50-year-olds dress y'all. I know they did. These are the people who grew up watching Lifetime TV. These are the people that grew up watching things like where like not Dirty Dancing, but all of those old ones where the main guy was the bad biker boy that rolled up to the house to the good girl next door, and you know they had the little vroom vroom bike things, and they would come up there with the leather shirt and everything. I'm like, why are y'all dressing these boys like they came from the freaking 80s? Like they're freaking 80s bad boy heartthrobs. Like, how many years are you going to go back? Okay. And I was just, oh girl, I was just sitting there like, this is. So Ozana says, I watched the video, but I've already forgotten the music video. Can you do a reading? See what's the next scandal in the K-pop industry? Nope, not yet. Nope. Let's see. Who's Lilly? Lilly has been cringy for a while. Okay. He's literally admitted he's a sub. It's funny. Girl, let me look. I could drag Taeyong all day because I'm still not over that clip with him talking about one of them bondage songs that he made, and then want to sit there and talk about that was about his sister. Did y'all see the way Johnny looked at him when he was talking about he wrote those lyrics thinking about his sister? I was like, sir, you need to be in jail. You need to be in jail. That way, you need to be in jail. Johnny looked at him like, big. Johnny was going to okay, he was going to gag. Like he was going to all over the place. Like Taeyong he's a hot mess. He's a hot mess. Okay. And they were just in these outfits, girl, and I didn't know what they were trying to give me. I don't know what was going on. I couldn't figure out the serve. I couldn't figure it out. I mean, I got the 80s heartthrob, I guess, / a little pinch, a little sparkle of Michael Jackson or something going on in there. And then it's just like everything was in uniform, so nobody really had a spark of individuality when it came to their outfits, which is a problem. Like everybody was straight up in uniform, so nobody really actually stood out besides Taehyung's pink hair. So it just let's see. I'm about to read y'all comments. Who are the members who are kinky in NCT? Taeyong is the freakiest, y'all. I don't read on all of them. On all of them, I haven't gotten into All of them. I know I've gotten into Taeyong's energy 10. I can't remember Do Young's, and he's my bias too, but you know. But yeah, Taeyong's is the worst. It's the worst I've ever dealt with. I feel like there was somebody who was worse than him, and I can't remember.
You got Taeyong's energy?
Yeah, in a reading, it wasn't like I was like trying to channel him, but you know, sometimes when I'm doing a lot of times when I'm doing readings, I if they have strong energies, it just comes over, and I'm like, oh, I feel this. Okay, I know what this is. Um, Utah. I think I got into Utah before too. I got into Utah. I got into Utah. I
Ooh,
can't
that sounds so
remember.
dirty.
Huh?
Ooh, that sounds so dirty.
That I can't. I what did I say about Utah? Wow, this is a while ago. I know he's crazy. I think is he one of the ones with anger issues? I can't remember. I have to get back into Utah though. I can't remember. Um, those Ozana says those outfits were not. It was not. It was not. They were really trying very hard to make those twinks look like at least twunks, and it was not working. It wasn't working. NCT are twinks. Let it rock like that. Like let it rock. Like really play to that. Like they were giving me real danger twinks. They were not giving me twunks. They were giving me I'm trying to pretend like I'm a twunk, but I'm really just a twink, but maybe you'll feel a little threatened by me if I wear leather. And I was not threatened. I was like, this is not, you're not making me feel like you can top. You're not making me even feel like you're reverse. So I'm like, what are you giving me right now? Um, let's see. Oh yeah, Baekhyun. Baekhyun. Ozania, yes, Baekhyun. Definitely. Oh my god, y'all hear the new YG boy group member Yadam is releasing a solo song and Blinks are pissed on the timeline. Oh, I didn't know. YG hates women, of course. Yuta is definitely a freak. Yuta is a Scorpio, so ooh, he's a Scorpio. Oof, good luck for whoever got to deal with that. Let's see. Okay. Um By the way, what happened to Super M? SM seem already starting to scrap the group already, as they can't promote in the U.S. because of the pandemic. After all, the group specifically made for U.S. promotion. Well, I mean, they're gonna do that. I mean, SM has no problems completely ignoring groups that they feel they no longer need. So they're most likely going to send them on their way. If they're not going to constantly be bringing in those online ticket monies, they're probably going to send them on their way. Be like, okay, well, I guess y'all could go back to y'all group until we need you again. But we'll see. Maybe they'll start making them do Koreans. Like, I guess I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with them. Um, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think they said something about him getting mad, and that's scary. Super M just did a live concert. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they can't bring in that live money, if they can't keep bringing in that live money, SM may just be like, all right, well, bye. Um, Dave, you said someone said, is this talking about Utah with getting mad? Donna said do Taeyong and Beck. Yeah, all three of them are freaks. All three of them are freaks. All three of them are freaks, but Baekhyun teeters more on the psychotic than freak. Like Baekhyun teeters more on the I'm kind of unstable. I'm low key unstable, but you can't tell. Laughs through that. You know what I mean? Like he's that type of person that he just like that laughing sociopath. Yeah, he's kind of on that end. Um, I can understand why Blinks would be pissed, but like Treasure are just debuting, and those boys have been in the YG's dungeon for like a year. Yeah, I mean, like I think a lot of people artists actually do that for their group. Sometimes somebody will get a solo song or like maybe like a dance clip or something. Let's see. I don't think they'll actually disband Super M. I think Super M is going to be one of those groups that is eternal. It's going to be one of those groups like they'll reunite when necessary. Like, I can't say like I don't know, just like a sub, almost the equivalent to a sub unit that comes out whenever nobody else is available or when necessary. Super M actually may just be the main group since pretty much all of EXO is now in the military or gone taking care of their wife and kids. So, um, Baekhyun is something. Let's see. Have you heard the song with Chanyeol and Lee Hee? Nope. I'm not particularly interested in Lee Hee's music. I don't know why it's boring to me. Like even when she debuted, I'm so sorry if this offends people, but when she debuted with that 1 2 3 4 song that everybody was loving, it was extreme. It was the most boring song I'd ever heard, and I felt like it sounds so lazy. 1 2 3 4, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't sit through this. I liked Rose. Rose. I like that song. I did like that one. I think there was another one out that I half listened to, and I was like, "Oh, this is a nice song," and then I kept it moving. But her debut singles were so boring to me, so boring. So I don't really pay much attention to her. Let's see. Um, let's see. Okay, when SM stocks go down, Super M will save the day. More than likely, that's how SM rolls. I mean, I listened to the song and I think I believe I immediately forgot it. I listened to the song, it was catchy for like 2 seconds, and then I have completely forgotten about it. Completely forgotten about it. Don't remember not a single word. I'm just being honest. I'm not shaming the song. I'm not saying it's a bad song at all because I know I liked it when I listened to it, but I've just completely forgotten it. But I was singing it when I first heard it. I think I it was in my head for maybe that whole day, maybe a day and a half, and then I went on about my business, and that was it. Um, oh yeah, guys, again, make sure you like the video if you like these Wednesday lives and you want to see more of them. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do my video schedules. So I have a few videos out, and I'll drop them when I can. And I think I'll do something like, I don't know, the first 3 weeks, I'm going to keep dropping videos. And then maybe the last week of the month, I'll probably take that week as a break, half a like a break slash I'm going to make a whole bunch of videos. And then when the first hits, what are you doing, bruh?
That's not me.
That's a freezer making ice. Okay. Like in the next month is when I'll probably start dropping videos like all over again. Like I'll probably do like I have been doing for Patreon and dump everything on Patreon, and then periodically release them on YouTube, because it makes things a little bit easier for me to have them at least in one place, as well as because I have to do them one at a time on YouTube for members over here sometimes, because it won't let me have a video. What is it? it won't let me publish a video to members and then also have it scheduled to be released public at the same time. So I would have to schedule a reading for members, and then when I wanted to actually go public, come back into here and then switch it to public immediately. Because if I post a video to my members and then I try to schedule it, it automatically makes it unavailable to members, and that has been stressing me out. So everything will be fully available on Patreon. And for my members, if you see a video that is like that has like, you can't click on it anymore, it's because it's about to be released. So I'm so sorry about that. I'm gonna find a way to kind of get around that so it can stay available. But Wavy got two of their members promoting in Super M. They get no promotions, and netizens keep on saying that Wavy is part of NCT, but their lazy behinds won't stream their music videos. That's how it be. Unfortunate, because Wavy is that work, but let's see. Okay. But yeah. So, okay. So, are y'all thinking it's gonna be an August D comeback? It's definitely August D comeback, right? It's totally August D comeback, right? Right? It's definitely an August D comeback. When do y'all think it's gonna drop though? I think it's the 2nd of May. Wait, June, not May, June. Yeah, it's very obvious. It is. It's obvious, but for whatever reason, I still keep seeing people on my dash looking like, is it August D? Is it? So yeah, I was tripping trying to figure out who it was. Wavy is probably the best chance SM has to make it big somewhere. I like Wavy a lot though. August D2 gonna drop. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be June the 2nd. Yeah. I'm just going off the 2, honestly. I'm just going off the 2. Okay. I know, it's the ice. Okay. China loves SM idols. I don't know about all that. I mean, China kind of wasn't messing with SM after Taurus. They was kind of not messing, high key not messing with them after that. What was I gonna say? Y'all made me think of something. Lay. Is this Lay's second title song that he has dropped this year so far? Is it his second? Who here follows Lay? Who here watches and follows Lay? I'm not gonna tag this live. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about it and I'm like, I'm probably not gonna be like, oh, we talk about this here and this here. I'm probably not gonna do it. I'm tired. I'm not gonna tag it. I'm sorry. Y'all just go for whoever misses this, probably just gonna have to watch it. It's not a title. Let's see. It is. His music is boring to me though. It's not a title song, but he's dropping his album though. How many? I think this is his second like music video that he's dropped, or something like that. I believe, because I remember Lay said he was gonna have a few comebacks this year. So I'm trying to keep track. I don't think I follow him. I don't think I follow. I don't know. I don't think I follow him. SM has always treated Chinese artists worse than the Korean ones. That's why Wavy didn't get any lines in Super M. Yep. And that's why they took them all out and separated them. He dropped a song called Jay. Yeah, he dropped that song, and then it was something else that was a little earlier. It was something else that he dropped earlier, and I don't remember what it was. I think it had like a red background. Either way, I think it was like his second single or like music video for an album for a song on his album. No, not Honey. It was some, or maybe it was a teaser for something. I'm not sure, but I want to see how many like singles he's going to drop this year. Um, hey, Alisoff. But yeah, I look forward to seeing how many songs Lay is going to release this year, and see how that turns out. Um, I don't. I'm not sure if I'm gonna redo another Astro reading or another Unwu reading to basically see how this scandal is going to affect his career or affect the career of Astro, because I don't remember which ones I dropped. I don't think I dropped the Astro reading or the Unwu reading. I'm not sure, but I didn't see this one coming. I knew there was going to have to be a change, or he was going to have to change his image or come out of his shell in a way. I'm not going to spoil the whole thing, but um, yeah, but I wasn't seeing this coming through. So I wonder if this changes some things for their group, or, how long this is going to affect his personal image. That'll be interesting to see, because Unwoo has a lot of schedules, I think, a lot of stuff to do. Oh my God, yeah, it was that song for Comfort. What song for Comfort? Wasn't it the song he wrote for Comfort People in the okay, so that's probably what it was. Okay. Cause I was like, no, he released something that I know Honey. It wasn't Honey. Um did you see the Jessica commercial throwing shade at her ex bandmates? No, Ella girl, spill it. Tell me what happened. Do you think K-pop groups are dealing with the Illuminati? I've been asked this question a few times. I've questioned it. I don't think a lot of them are. Um, I don't think a lot of them are at all, but I don't know. When you start dealing with Americans and whatever the hell they got going on, then you gotta get involved with that. But I'm also absolutely sure that Korea and China have their own sort of Illuminati kind of thing. Like, I think everybody has their own kind of secret cult thing going on with them. So, they may not be in what we have over here, the Illuminati, but they may have their own thing over there that they're involved in. Um, let's see. Unwoo just joined as the main cast for a big variety show. Yeah, because that's what I was saying. I was like, no, he's got a lot of job opportunities. So, um, I still like Unwoo. I think he's absolutely hilarious. But again, it's always those people with those kind of like really cute smiles that you're like, you're kind of dangerous, aren't you? There's something about you that's not right. I know it's something. He didn't do anything crazy so far. But we'll dig into this scandal that he had going on when that reading drops, and y'all can make your own judgments from there. So stay tuned for that Unwoo reading. For those of you who did not see it, stay tuned for that Unwoo reading, because I want y'all to get into that and tell me your opinions of it. Um, but yeah, okay. Let's see. Whatever happened to Dean? I don't know. I don't know. I think Dean is on a break. I heard Dean's working on a new album. Let's see. But yeah, Guys, that's all we have to talk about tonight. That's all the topics I have. I'm going to go ahead and close out. If I missed any topics, we will get into that on Saturday if I go live Saturday, because I don't know. I don't know if nothing happens, if nothing changes. We won't have anything to talk about then. So, but I'm hoping there's some good or fun or interesting news to drop before the weekend. Okay. And so we could talk about that then. I will see y'all later. Remember to check out my Patreon and see what has been dropped over there. Consider joining our memberships on here on YouTube. You'll be getting all of the readings before they actually drop on the page. I also do video readings for anyone who decides to be a pack leader. So just look over your options. Consider. And I will see you guys probably on Saturday. I'm tired. Good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.